Another episode of the Reject Hub podcast. Rated 5 stars on iTunes by the Ass Cancer Necromancer. And he said, zibbity zobbity zop. This podcast is low-key gonna flop. I'm pretty sure he was just being an asshole. Okay, today my co-hosts on the podcast are Stugler, Skox, and Salt 2009. So yeah, let's get into this. How are you guys doing today?
Terrible.
Why do you say that, buddy?
It's a therapist moment.
Why?
It's just therapy.
Why is your day going terrible?
It's not.
Well, you kind of just, on a podcast, you kind of just talk about shit. That's really what you do, you just talk.
You literally,
What's your guys'
just
pet
talk.
peeves?
What?
Pet peeves.
You just talk about random topics.
Yeah, exactly. What's your guys' pet peeves?
I don't know what you're talking about. We
ooh.
speak English, sorry. We don't speak idiot, I'm kidding.
Okay. Listen, for three-eyed Neanderthals like you.
Who you
A
calling
pet
a
peeve is
Neanderthal?
Stugler. So, pet peeve is something that annoys you. So, say like people chewing in a mic, like.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. For pet peeves, we're gonna do this in order. It's me, Salty, Stugler, then Cox. I'll go first. My most... I just selected in random order, deal with it. My worst pet peeve is when someone chews loud. I can't fucking stand it. If you chew with your mouth open and you're just so loud and obnoxious, it just pisses me off. It's like... ugh. Just the sound. The sound of someone going... on food just pisses me off.
So who's next?
Salty, you're next.
I don't really like when people are like I'm trying to concentrate on something and they're like, hey, 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 hey.
That is
Hey,
annoying.
and I just break and I'm like, just shut the hell up! Because they're always like,
Hey,
Hey.
Salty.
hey.
Hey, Salty, what's going on?
Hey, Salty. Hey.
Salty.
That's stocks.
Alright. Stugler, you're next.
My
Hurry up
worst...
on the car,
Wait,
by
what
the
was
way.
it called? I don't even know what it's called.
Pet peeve. Pet
I
peeve.
exited the mission!
Your worst pet peeve. What's your worst pet peeve,
Worst
Stugler?
pet peeve. Probably where those
Stugler
people...
accidentally-
It's fine. It probably has to be where it's probably has to be the type of people who think they're always better than everybody.
Oh, so narcissists.
But they're not even good. They're just like... they're the exact
Narcissists.
Stugler, by the way, make the car just ugly.
People who...
Yeah.
There's a difference though. Narcissists don't gas people for no reason. They just hold themselves and think that they're better than everyone else around them at every possible point in the day. Alright, it's up to you, Skox. What's your pet peeve? What color is the sky? How many days are in a year?
50.
How many years are in a day? Good answer. All right.
How many years are in a day?
I know it
Yesterday.
doesn't make sense, so I fucking said it.
Stugler, are you speedrunning through the car customization? I just put some ugly
I mean, I
applications.
can speedrun, but right now I'm actually kind of making it look...
No, you won't.
All right.
I'm not
You
trying to
just bring up the next topic. What's the topic you want to talk about right now?
I'm gonna start a stream on Twitch.
What are people are? Like what people are like?
So,
Oh.
okay.
Well, I really... Yeah, Oh, now I know what you're trying to ask. I'm generally a people person. Like, I like to talk and conversate with people. I'm just a very social guy, so...
That's how I would
People don't bother me, but it's a certain kind of person that bothers me.
Hi, it's me. Kidding. I mean, maybe not.
It takes a certain kind of man to piss me off.
Oh, do you hear me? Oh, do you hear me?
Nah, not in the slightest.
I mean, on GTA, you get pretty pissed sometimes.
Yeah, I get pissed off, so what? Everyone gets pissed off. Yeah, because when I dump $300,000 into a fucking car, it's a blow to my ego.
I'm thinking about dropping YouTube and doing just Twitch.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Twitch wasted all their money on Dr. Disrespect, and now they fired him. Don't go to Twitch. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I was so confused when they did that.
Oh yeah, now I have a topic. Twitch in general. How do you guys feel about it?
It's pretty fucking ass, because they fired Dr. Disrespect for, like, what? What did he do?
Nothing.
I love the fact
Exactly.
They offered
Why
him
did
too
they do
big of a
that?
contract, and then when Mixer fell, they tried to recruit all the other big streamers that they lost to Mixer.
I love
And you
So-
wanna hear something? I actually like Dr. Disrespect. You know, he was a nice guy.
So they found a piece of content that violated the terms and services of Twitch, and they fucking fired him.
You guys wanna know some funny thing right now? I'm streaming on Twitch right now.
Fuck you, Twitch.
Say that. Yeah, you guys can say whatever to Twitch.
There's a YouTube podcast only server, you damn hoe of a server.
YouTube. Okay, I'll hurry it. This
Eat
one.
shit, Twitch.
I love the fact as soon as you say that, somebody joins.
Welcome to the stream, youtube.com/FazeHonky for the Reject Club podcast. Check it out.
That's not your. No. You can't keep taking my stuff away from everybody else.
Stigler, you should have
That's
just
fine.
drove.
Eh.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know, but this is more safe because you know me and driving.
So, what's our next topic?
That's not the topic.
Games!
Twitch.
New games! New
yeah,
games!
No new games are coming out, but what was one of your guys' favorite games?
Oh,
Like-
wait,
Favorite?
that ending, it was a sad ending, but it was
Of like all time.
of all time that came out on List.
Yeah.
Let's talk about stupid games.
GTA.
Let's talk about the most disappointment of a game.
Well,
That's come out this
we'll
year.
move into that topic next, but I just want to hear what you guys' favorite games of all time are. Because for me, my favorite game is like Skate 3. I love Skate 3. I love the Skate franchise. I'm a massive Skate 3's fanboy, and the fact that EA teased Skate 4, I have the biggest hard-on for console now.
I'm not gonna be able to say because I have some favorites.
My all-time favorite game is Call of Duty Ghost.
Is that your least or most favorite game? Is that your Well,
found my favorite
the
game, actually.
story
My
was kind of ass, but as a multiplayer, it was pretty good. That's how I feel.
It's the opposite for like everyone.
For me, it's opposite too. The story was the best. Really?
I'm not surprised. That was a good game. That was a good game, solid game.
Yeah, go park the car down.
And that really, set you up for success in the gaming industry, huh? Nothing quite got you off like that flamethrower on World
By
at
the way,
War.
good job, Super. Did that right.
Alright, how about you, Stugler?
I'd probably have to say Uncharted series. The Uncharted. No, listen.
Well, you don't really have to a game that really like put you onto the Uncharted
It's
series.
just the Uncharted. It's just the Uncharted. No, it's just Uncharted. It was my dad got my. Shut up! I'm trying to talk. Basically, first, my dad kind of got me addicted to it. Not addicted, but he got me into the game. And ever since then, I always liked it.
So if you had to make a tier list about it, what would be the worst and best Uncharted?
Okay. First one First one, first Uncharted, not the best. Second one, it's a pretty good one. We'll keep that for like first to second range right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stupid, by the way. Do you want to do AFK tonight?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Landy. But probably then the third Uncharted. That is a pretty good story. Third, I just say keeping third. Best Uncharted probably I would have to be 4. Nathan Drake finally met his brother that he hasn't talked to ever since his entire life, and he thought he died.
Yeah, for practically his entire life. How do you feel about
Stupid, we gotta wait 25 minutes.
Alright.
In my opinion, Lost Legacy wasn't that good. I didn't like it.
I did not like the 5th game. I hated the 5th.
Legacy Legacy seemed like they were trying to make a cash grab, and I didn't appreciate that.
Uncharted 5 in my opinion, was a cash grab.
Because it's really not an Uncharted without a member of the Drakes in it.
Yeah, they killed off Nathan.
Now we're going to least favorite after this. We're going to your least favorite game. Now I got words for you motherfuckers. Want to hear my least favorite? I want you guys to keep an open mind on this.
Mine starts with an F. You guys probably know what I'm talking about.
Mine starts with a big old B. Battlefield Hardline. I fucking hated it.
The campaign wasn't bad at all.
No, it's not the campaign. I love the campaign, but what really ruined the game were the players. The fucking multiplayer people. They absolutely decimated that game for me. No, it wasn't good. They'd run in packs like mentally disabled people and just spam twin pistols. And it would piss me the fuck off.
Listen, the game in general, amazing, phenomenal Battlefield game. Like the campaign, amazing.
The campaign was good.
I would say it was an amazing.
It wasn't a god tier campaign, but you know it was standard. It was mid tier. It was all right. It's an all right campaign, but multiplayer just ruined it.
Can I hear and say something real quick?
And that's my opinion on it.
I'm going to say something, Dad.
What?
What is you guys' favorite Battlefield game?
Original Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 or 4.
There's like only 2. 4, that's for me.
5's gotta be my second so far.
4 and 5, yeah. 5 would have to be second.
And then third is Hardline.
Second.
My tie for number 1 is Battlefield 3 and 4. Alright, back to the topic. Stugler, what's your least favorite game?
Fortnite. You wanna know why?
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Do you wanna know why I hate it so much?
Why?
I didn't mind it until now. The crossover with Rick and Morty. If you guys do not know about the news, they did a crossover.
Yeah, the Rick skin looks kind of like wonky. I don't like it.
It doesn't even make sense. It's a game for children, and it's a movie that has the most weirdest, inappropriate things. That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah,
what? But I'm not talking crap on Rick and Morty. I'm talking about Fortnite.
But what I think really ruined the game for a lot of like teenage to adult gamers is just the marketability for kids. The flashy skins, the fucking all the battle pass, all of it. It was just a gigantic cash grab, and I'm surprised that in it because it practically died because they didn't care about the skill-based matchmaking or anything.
They say it's literally it's not a pay-to-win game. It's a pay-to-win game. It's a pay-to-win game. Have you not seen the cactus skin?
Yeah, but where the fuck are you gonna use the cactus skin now? I can agree to it with an extent. Some of the skins were pay to win while the fucking map wasn't updated. But what I think really threw it down was Fortnite Part 2 Season 1. That's when it truly went to shit.
You guys actually want to know that when it actually everybody knew that, oh no, that here we go, next Season 7. That had been the worst season in my entire life for everybody. It was Season 8 that Season
I
eight
was a
pretty
season
fire.
2
That was not
player.
that bad. I was a season, like early season 3.
I was a
I was
mid-season
late
2
season
player.
3.
That's when I started.
I was pretty late season 2 player, but then, dude, season 3, fire.
Okay,
And then
do you
season
guys wanna know
4,
the best?
fire. Season 5,
Hold on.
amazing.
Oh, salty, let him talk.
I
Sam,
still have Orange Justice.
salty, let
I
Stoogler
still
talk.
have Orange
What are you saying,
Justice.
Stoog?
I still have Orange Justice, I'm gonna be honest. And
Same.
when I had that skin, when I had that dance, I was the coolest kid in my entire school. Because nobody had that. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, if you don't play Fortnite competitively, then it's a super fun game still.
Do you guys want to know something fun?
But if you play it daily, competitively, trying to grind that shit, it's so monotonous.
That was to last.
Salty was an addict.
No, that was a long time ago, though. That was like a few years ago.
I've started trying to like work it back into my game circulation, and I think it's pretty
That was
good.
like season 5, Scocks. That was long ago. Season fucking. Yeah,
Salty, you met when season chapter 1 came out. It's Fortnite. You and I met a little ago. Like 2 years ago, really.
One of my buddies, his name on YouTube is
That long. Salty and I only known each other for like 2 years now.
One of my buddies, his name is
Stupid, you dumbass! I meant you in an RP.
Yeah, I know. 2 years ago.
You said Fortnite.
One of my buddies is named Aqua Geo, and he was pretty much there for me for the entirety of my Fortnite career. All right, Scocks, what's your Can I talk? Yeah, what's your least favorite game? Yeah, at the moment. It doesn't have to be in general because there's a ton of new games coming out. But what's your least favorite game at the moment?
Oh yeah, do you actually want to know why? Do you actually want to know why? Like, do you want to know why it was laggy and everything?
Because the devs didn't have enough time to develop it.
No,
Still.
It wasn't just that. It was that PlayStation 4 was the most unluckiest. Why? There was this one guy, one of the creators, who actually got to almost access every single thing in the thing. And basically, what happened is that he was an Xbox guy. He hated PlayStation 4, and he still was a console war guy. That's died like years ago. He still think Xbox is better than PlayStation, right? Even though they're teamed up. So basically, because he hated him so much, he tried to make it the worst for PlayStation, so players would not hate the game on PlayStation. Which I don't understand what he was thinking by, because it's the game. It's not the PlayStation. Why? Like what? I don't know. They're trying to make it where PlayStation would stop players would go to Xbox instead of PlayStation. He was not them. It was. That's a theory that's only for me. That's all I'm going to say.
It seems like a common theory, but the main thing was because of the devs. They didn't have enough time to develop the game.
It's a lag in general. It was just 10 times worse for PlayStation 4. That's why you cannot get it right now, or you couldn't get it right now. It's still laggy on the PlayStation.
Even then, it takes up the entirety of the space on your PlayStation. So at the end of the day, it really isn't worth it.
It's literally worse than COD. Yeah, overtime. They're gonna have a few updates.
It'll get better.
They're gonna do another thing. I guarantee you it.
Then that was a waste of potential because that game's been talked about since fucking what's it called? Alright, Salty, what's your least favorite game?
Damn. I don't know.
Well, at the moment, if you could think of one.
Fuck. Damn, I don't know. Fortnite, I guess. Just the community and the game's updates.
I can understand that.
It's mostly the community for me now. All there is just tryhards.
And squeakers. Squeakers are like, 90 Don, kid, dog water, nip.
Then they drop hard R and run away.
I think we can kind of agree on this, though. Just kind of switching subjects from real quick back to Battlefield. One thing I can say is that Battlefield 4, best story ever. You cannot get me wrong.
I don't know.
Stuart, can you sell my weed now?
If we're comparing it to
How many people do you need? You have time for it. You have time.
Alright, next topic. If you could become one animal, what would you be? If you could turn in and out of that form, what would it be?
Fucking
an eagle.
Why an eagle?
Why the fuck? You can fly anywhere you want.
a fucking bear?
True. Why be a bear?
What is that Scottish accent?
Because why the fuck not? You're at the fucking highest of the whatever. The highest of the food. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Food chain.
Polar bear.
Mi mother's a bear.
Yeah, look what.
Well, polar bears are dying, so fucking just bear.
Yeah,
bear. Alright, for me, it would.
What do you guys think about politics? Should we get politics?
No!
Let's hit politics.
Politics are fucking gay.
Don't choose side, but let's just talk about politics for a minute. Because that's how you, like, destroy your image. If you. For granted, I'm not any of the opposing sides that we're going to be talking about right now, but Democrats and Republicans.
I'm a Republican. I don't know. That's what I am.
I'm not associated in any of two's bullshit because they're both extremes. They're both super extremes, and it pisses me off that no one's ever thought, to look in different places. And that's why I like Bernie so much, because he is the first third-party candidate to make it past the primary elections.
Alright, Stuart, leave your thing,
all
please.
you do is just link your, all you have to do is link your PlayStation app to your PlayStation things that you know your password and all that. Like if you buy games and all that, and you get that password, you can put it on your app.
Can you leave your thing? So
then you can access your. You should be able to just basically link your account to the app.
Alright, Stuart, can I invite you?
No, I cannot.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm getting a vehicle right now.
Cool.
What?
Saw this with me.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get some supplies to my warehouse. I'll sell your weed.
It won't take too long because it's weed business.
I know. I'll sell with you. I just need a minute. Fuck. Any other topics you guys want to hit?
If you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm helping signing into a PlayStation app.
Is there any other time?
Because he wants the app ones.
Alright. So are we gonna talk about elections? How do you guys feel about pedophiles being in the LGBTQ community?
It's gay.
It's
gay.
I don't understand how they thought that made sense.
Guys, what's your opinions on the LGBTQ community? Mine is they're
wrong.
gay.
It's kids.
It's children. Children incapable of making rational, normal decisions.
Exactly. It's rape.
How pedophiles were let into the LGBTQ? Yeah.
Exactly.
It's wrong. I don't care if you like dick. I don't care if you like vagina. What matters is age. If you're under a specific age, your opinion when it comes to consent for sexual relations is invalid. And if you don't believe me, okay. So if a 40-year-old woman were to walk up to a 9-year-old kid and say, "Hey, you want to do something with me?" Would you not think because they were older, the child would think that they had authority?
Listen.
No, you don't understand the context. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong on more than...
Do you know what I say? The recommended age to do that at? 17 16 through like 8, like after that.
I'm glad it's 18.
16 or 17. That's like a good age.
This is my opinion.
I feel that it should be 18 everywhere, and that's just me because that.
This is how it is. If you are doing anything sexual, as long as you guys are, at least if you guys are both either under 18 or both above 18, it has to be one of the two. But try to be above 18. I say that's smart. That's smart.
But if you have safe sex under 18, don't do it. Just wait till you're 18.
Yeah. It's not even about that.
Honestly, it's most likely gonna happen.
No, it's definitely gonna happen. Kids are still gonna like have sexual relations if they're underaged. That's why we shouldn't be like pushing the propaganda of sex is bad. Like we should at least be we shouldn't encourage it. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna say this now. Sex isn't gross. It's only gross when actors and all that stuff do it because they make it overreacted and they make it disgusting. It's actually, if you realize, it's actually kind of a really beautiful thing.
No, it's not even that. We should focus on teaching kids how to have safe sex. Not to promote it to them. We shouldn't encourage it. But if worse comes to worse and they do, they should be prepared to take they should be prepared to make the correct protective measurements against pregnancy or TD. That's how I feel.
Like, listen, if you're like 16 or something, and if you want to have sex, go. No one's gonna stop you. The thing is, though, like you gotta
be safe about it. That's the main thing. Use a condom. Make sure that shit works.
Unless she wants the baby, then whatever.
No, even then, if you don't want the baby, you make sure that condom works.
Make sure there is no hole in that. You better put some flex tape on that.
Here's my advice. If you want to do that,
sound gross. An 11-year-old had a baby.
An 11-year-old girl or guy. An 11-year-old girl or guy. That's disgusting. Fuck.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, I know. It's fucking gross.
Do you want to know something gross, sir? There's a 3-year-old who had a baby.
She's the youngest. There's a 5-year-old father in the world somewhere.
Dude, imagine that. You go to school and your kid's fucking 3 years younger than you. Oh my god.
No, there's actually a 5-year-old father. He had a kid at 5 and now he's like 20 and his kid's 15.
It's fucking weird, dude.
I feel like the mother of that child should be ashamed of herself. She shouldn't be allowed near that poor baby. I feel so bad. Just because of the circumstances of how it was conceived. Every life is precious in its own right.
Okay, listen though. How the fuck did a 5-year-old come?
Because depending on your DNA, you can be predisposed to matured so basically, in some people, your body matures faster at a specific rate. His body matured fast enough, and I'd assume somebody exploited him and gotten his baby better. Really.
Because I was about to say, that would be really fucking hard. Oh, cool. Do you want me to invite you to my MC now?
Literally. Alright, no, I'm good. I'm still doing shit.
Damn it.
But
okay.
I'd like to let you guys know Salty, I'm here to sell this. Salty, I'm here to sell this and all that.
Let me sell with you.
But I'd like to let you guys know the fact that let's talk about like
let me sell with
communities. Let's talk about communities. Let's talk about that.
Well, like PlayStation communities or you know what? I'd be down.
Talk about everything.
We got time.
Let's just be straight honest. What's your guys' opinions on LGBTQ and all that stuff?
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with them.
My opinion, I dislike them because they do not respect other people's opinion. Like, if they like being straight and they like straight people, LGBT's like, fuck you. Like, if they have opinions on God, fuck you. Like, this one guy's comment, I think you guys saw him, he's carrying a cross around, like, across the United States. And, like, there's people in the comments saying, like, some so and so like a fucking comedian, not a comedian, like a TikToker is their god, and like, it's just messed up. I mean, listen, I have no problem with people being gay or lesbian.
I don't either, but it gets to a point to where they're pushing their ideals on people that don't want it. That's when I lose respect for them. And also the whole pedophilia is a sexuality thing.
Invite me, Stuber, to your MCO.
That's not okay. And I think people need to realize that fast, or else there's going to be a lot of problems across the nation.
There already is. There already is.
Stuber, can you invite me to your thing?
I'm already But after this,
Ooh.
I'll stick it. But I'm gonna be honest, I think we can agree on the fact, like, so in my opinion about the LGBTQ, I could agree with Salty and both. I don't dislike them. I don't care for them. I don't care about them.
But when it gets to a point where they're pushing their ideals, that's just not right.
I don't support them. I don't dislike them. But when it gets to a point, I will get pissed off and call my thing out. Most of the time, I'll just be kind of pissed. I wouldn't care.
No, don't play Fortnite anymore.
I'll play Fortnite. I'll play Fortnite with you later, okay? We gotta focus on the podcast there, bud. Get your head in the game. We'll do a game for old time's sake, and we'll probably record it. What's your take on the LGBTQ, Skox?
Like, listen. Do you know what pisses me off?
And I'm tired of the ignorance.
They worked harder than the military.
Yeah. The ignorance of some of the people in the community devalue it. And I think it needs to be said, when people say that they hate those people, they don't hate gays, they don't hate transgender people. They hate the ignorant motherfuckers associate with the LGBTQ. They don't hate actual gay people. Because if a white person says white power, all races are inferior, they're just straight up racist, but you don't categorize all white people as racist. It's just that select few, and that's how a majority of America feels about the LGBTQ. We're fine, but if you're an ignorant retard spreading false shit about it, then you can go piss on an electric fence, because we don't need your kind of people in this country.
I saw a video on TikTok of a girl saying, "We fought for our flags, and what did you do for yours?" Oh,
to an American flag.
Vietnam, World War II, World War One. Fucking, I don't know. Nothing basically, I guess.
I want to say another thing. We didn't fight just for a flag. We fought for another country.
Exactly. You wouldn't be fucking alive, you little.
We fought for Japan. We fought for Germany. We fought for all of our enemies.
Well, no, not really. We actually really fucked them over.
We did that, but we did that, and we messed them up, but we helped them too.
Yeah, but it's all in equilibrium. We've saved countries, but we've absolutely destroyed others. Like, the U.S., Britain, and Russia have destroyed Africa's economy so hard that they haven't been able to pick it up in 2 centuries. That's how bad we've done it. Hold on, let Stugler finish, and then we'll segue to another topic.
But what I'm trying to say is that, like, my brain went blank. Wait, what?
What were you trying to say?
Can somebody please recap me real quick? Can somebody recap me?
You were talking about how the U.S. has saved, like, nations in World War II, and how we earned our flags.
So it's not just the fact that we saved them. We saved so many other countries. And they say that they fought for their flag, but like I still don't see any evidence where they actually fought for their flag.
Hey,
all they've
what did they do?
All they've
they
done
stepped on a pebble. That's what they did.
All they've done. I'm happy for them, but all they've done is just talked about it and did protests, which I don't understand much really does anything. If you want to do something, do it. Don't just sit there and talk about it.
And that's another thing. I'm sorry, I'll segue off of the politics and shit, and we'll talk about something else, but I just need to discuss BLM.
goes back.
Just for a hot minute.
That's literally what I was about to say.
And
So,
I hold
listen.
on, Salty. I'll let you hit your point, but I just need to say this now. BLM was practically useless. And before all you keyboard warriors get mad at me, hear me out. There was more riots, stabbings, and murders in that 3 weeks than there have been total in the past 3 months. Thousands of black businesses were burned to the ground for no fucking reason. Places were looted. Black jobs were taken from them. Riots, murders, all kinds of shit, arson, just so much stuff. And people had the audacity to say that they're doing this as vengeance. Vengeance for what? It just baffles my mind to a point where I don't know what's happening, because you're fighting for black people's rights when you're destroying their businesses and communities.
Exactly.
It doesn't sit right with me, and I don't know why.
Over the guy is a black guy who was crying because like maybe 20 black people, and there's this one white guy who was there, and just literally of the white guy started it first. He grabbed the Molotov.
And what pisses me off the most is that when actual racism is happening because white people are burning black businesses to the ground, in those 3 weeks, actual black people did nothing. They celebrated them. They encouraged the behavior. That's what baffles my mind. How could you let true racism seep through a protest? Oh yeah, of course. I mean to say this in the nicest way possible, but there's a lot of ignorant people out there, including black people, who have falsely accused a lot of normal dudes for being racist. Like, for example...
And I'd like to add another thing real quick, too. Is that the fact... I don't know if you guys seen the video, but it was to the point where there was these, the riot protesters and all that, grabbed bricks and Molotovs, and started throwing bricks through the windshield. You had a family of 2 kids. There was a family of 4, 2 kids, 2 parents, and like a dog, which I think, and they had a cat too, which the cat actually got killed. As a brick got thrown through the window, and then it got hit in the head, and then people kept throwing Molotovs at the house and burnt down.
All because of
Down
ignorance.
the house, and the cat couldn't even get out of the house. And they couldn't get the cat's body out of the house. So the cat burned inside the house and died because it just got knocked out really by the bricks, and then the cat died.
You guys want to hear something really sad? Half the people in those BLM protesters were there for the riots.
And most of all, they were white.
And most of them, yeah, I was gonna say most.
How could you let white people get away with being racist? That's the real question, because that's what mainly happened.
The government doesn't care. The government does not care.
They only care about their bottom dollar. So they let it happen. They let them do their shit. They let them destroy stuff. And do you want to hear the shittiest part? In New York, there was a 30-pound theft limit for when the riots got that bad. They just opened up stores and let black people steal shit. Exactly. Thank you. All right. A couple dollars and a quote-unquote revolution. All right. Well, I think we should segue over to another topic.
We're selling your stuff.
Yep.
What are you guys' opinions on the freedom?
On what?
What?
Furry community.
Oh, the furry. I'm okay. If you're just an upstanding citizen in society, I'm okay with you. But if it's to a point where you're harassing people, no. If it's incessant and like you're just walking around, I'm a furry, bro. I'm a furry. I have no respect for you as a human. But if it's just a kink that you keep on the side, you're good.
And another thing, real quick, just to say, because I kind of just remembered, is that there's this one video on, I was on TikTok just scrolling, and I saw this one video where this girl, I think she got attacked by acid or fire or whatever, which messed her face up.
All right. Well,
And all
I
saw in the
think we
comment
should get
section-
away with that. I think we should get away from that area because we've been going in for 10 minutes now.
Alright,
Okay.
finish this now, and then we just...
One thing though.
So let's
I
get
need to say
back
about
over to a
TikTok.
different community.
Can I finish real quick? Can I finish this real quick, though?
Yeah, you can finish.
So basically, what happened though is all I saw in that little the comment sections of the live was, "Oh my God, ew! Look, it's a ghoul from Fallout."
Hi, Dad.
And another thing about TikTok is, have you guys realized how much child porn is on there?
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't get in that.
Shouldn't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we've touched
They
it.
need to fix
Maybe
that.
next podcast if there is one, but for now we're gonna stay off that. What's up, Dre? We're doing a podcast. Yup,
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was quite fond of it.
On the time or whatever. I wasn't bothered by it. It's okay. It wasn't even a big deal, actually. It was really like there was more at that time. There was more adult players than kids players, so it didn't bother me.
Still, you missed your turn.
I know.
What are you doing? Oh, Cargo Bob.
Alright, welcome to the podcast. A late guest, Murder
That's
Reeling.
pretty camouflaged.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
I'll have to hold them off.
So, do you guys want to touch?
You're gonna want to get in the car.
Alright, get out. Get out.
You guys want to touch on anything else before we just get completely off of like communities?
Salty, I'm gonna need you to get in the car. We're gonna have to hold them off.
Get in the front.
Yeah, like the giant guns.
Bulls.
Well, I think it's just because there's too many servers
Where do you want me to
occupied
go,
by them.
The giant, huge guns. Big cannons.
What are you guys doing?
Alright, next topic. Let's talk about
Cool.
the home record delirious found.
Do you know where to go, Stigler?
Yeah,
Jay,
what's
right
up?
now we're doing a podcast, so.
The home record delirious allegations and what's going on.
What are you doing still there?
We're doing a podcast, all of us. Feel free to join us whenever.
Yeah. Feel free to hop in anytime you want to. So if you guys haven't heard about it already, which I assume you have, H2O Delirious got accused of possessing child pornography by another YouTuber named Omrecker, which is completely false, by the way. And just the aftermath about what happened and who got hurt is just astounding to me. All because of one lie.
What happened?
So you remember the Omrecker, like, accusing Delirious of doing sleazy shit with a kid?
No.
I do.
I don't know.
Alright, so, well, it's not true. He's lying. He's lied before about several different people. He has garbage evidence who weren't even in the current state of affairs. And then afterwards, he blamed Keemstar for his presentation.
Stigler, do you know where we're going?
We're going to landing. I don't know if you get inside the map.
I think we've got time for a couple more topics, so let's try to steer to the lighthearted end. Oh yeah, Dre, what's your favorite and least favorite games?
You said what's my favorite and least favorite games?
Yeah, we covered that earlier, and I thought I'd ask you now that you're in here.
I would say I have all of my favorite games, and none of all of my least favorite games. I don't have them. Like,
Yeah, but like, what just comes to your mind when you think about your favorite games?
Salty
it would probably be COD, GTA, Red Dead. few zombie
wait for him on
games.
it.
All right, nice.
Stay in the back.
Nice. All right,
Just get pull
Dre,
back,
you have any
pull back,
Keep
topics?
driving. Just start driving.
pull back. Yeah, go.
How
Ooh,
many
that's
people
a
y'all
good
got in
one.
your lobby?
Genre. I like.
Nobody joined
I'm
me
a
because
real
I
big
did a
fan of 3D arena fighters. I love those games.
Those are up.
Persona 5, My Heroes 1 Justice, Shinobi Strikers. I just love 3D arena fighters.
Yeah. Do not play Shinobi Striker with me, then.
I love them until Dre fights me. That's when I want to bang my head up against a glass ceiling. But other times I just really enjoy them.
How did I fall out?
Alright, so what are your guys' favorite genres of video game? Like third person, first person? Mm-hmm.
Dre, you can join our session. You can join my session. It's a friends public. It's a session I made. It's a friend public. All friends can join. But it's public.
Alright, so like any specific games you can name in that genre? Mm.
There's so many other games that we don't.
Yeah. Alright, so how about you, Stugler? What's your favorite genre of game?
Realistic.
So you like realistic play types?
Arma 3, yeah, Arma 3 is.
Alright. Alright, how about you, Salty? What's your favorite genre of video game?
Exploration. And like Red Dead.
Like 2D explorers, 3D explorers, what?
Minecraft.
Most like Red Dead genre. Yeah.
What about platform action adventures?
Who likes RPGs, bro?
What do you mean?
Alright, what about you, Dre?
I'll let you guys realize that.
What about you, Dre? What's your favorite genre of video game?
It'd be the shooting or free roam.
I let you guys know this real quick. Everybody just will take the time to realize that GTA and Red Dead are both RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
Well, technically they were forced into that category by the community, but yeah, they are.
Yeah. As long as you if you level up and you learn things when you level up, that means that's really all RPG is.
I mean, Biomutant is straight up RPG and free roam. Yeah, I have it, bro. That shit is lit. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
We got it for free.
I forgot what type of fucking race I used, but my character is half bunny, half raccoon, half
Chupacabra, have fucking everything, bro.
It's mixed with like 3 different breeds.
Oh, so free.
I
My
thought.
person is also my person also has psychic abilities, but I'm basically able to use every single build. Like that's what yeah. Like if you play psychic abilities, you get way more than what you're supposed to get out of the game. You get powers. You're able to dual wield. You're able to dual wield pistols. Like the shit's crazy.
I'll probably end up using like a swordsman, but I'll just focus on like obtaining magic and strength and stamina.
To do the fucking mercenary bundle, but as soon as I got the game, I didn't download it. I forgot to download it, so I beat the game without using a mercenary build.
Dre, just feel free to let you. Dre, feel free to
Don't leave just that
shell
stupid
cargo.
because I'm going to get my blue card.
Well, Salty, you can sell it yourself, but you don't have to worry. What? Thanks. Well, I mean, I am very, very
He's on
tired.
his last legs here, folks. He might be going down eventually.
I mean, it is like 3 in the morning.
Exactly, and I'm tired of this bitch.
Stuber,
Yeah,
Not even, it's like the one.
Dude, listen, so
Fucking bitch!
Did y'all
I'm getting
graduate
rolled
school
over
yet,
by
or
logs.
graduate high school yet, bro?
Yeah, I did.
Because if you're talking about that, that's the main reason you don't care about that it's 3 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, Trey.
That should be the main reason you don't care it's 3 in the morning.
Really
Trey,
quick.
I'd like to let you know, Trey, is that
I said if you graduated high school, that should be the main reason you don't care that it's like 3 in the morning. I gotta get up in a few hours. I gotta finish some damn work.
Stuber, leave your thing.
I gotta do
Let's
stuff.
sell my vehicle.
I gotta do some other stuff.
That sounds
you
really
serious?
fucking dumb. That sounds stupid.
Oh no, they're fucking with you guys, bro.
Yeah, they're lying to you guys so hard.
Oh no, I already graduated. I'm good.
He's on them
Yeah,
college
Trey-
classes. Trey's a smart cookie.
I am not about to go to college. I'm about to go to trade school, learn a few trades. I'll be out of here.
Trey, everybody quite real quick, Trey. I actually need to talk to you real quick. Trey. Genuinely, actually, really, like, think about this, like, over the entire summer. Literally, think about it the entire summer. Are you going to go to the military? Just think about it. Okay?
Oh no, the entire summer, bro, I'm stacking my bread, bro. I'm planning on moving out of my mom's house by the end of the summer.
I know. Just, like, why you do that stuff and everything, and you have free time, and you're literally doing nothing, whatever, you smoke a blunt or whatever, just literally, while you do that, just think about it, you know? Just literally, just think about it. It's a smart, in my opinion, I've made it determined that I want to do it, so I think it would be smart for you to do it, because you get retirement money. And that
Yeah,
money
but like, but that's only if you're an active. That's only if you're an active duty soldier for like years and years on end.
Bro, you don't have to go into battle. Yeah.
If you're trying to be smart about it, serve a term, 2 terms, just to pay off the college funds.
If you guys have asthma, like a bad case of asthma, they actually will not make you do it. And if you have a bad broken bone, you cannot.
I had a bad problem catching my breath when I was younger, but like now I'm good.
If you get it again, yeah,
You're not colorblind at all.
If you're severely colorblind to the point where you see black and white, they might actually, yeah, they'll let you in at any stage.
There's not the only war that would be going on.
Yeah, they will.
Is Iran. It's not even a potential battlefield right now.
You guys ever been tased before, bro? It's ridiculous.
You guys actually want to do the at Farmland High School? We do the podcast. That kind of sounds fun to be honest.
Do the what?
Go down. Yeah, Farmland High. Make some money.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea for a podcast tomorrow.
Okay.
Cause I need to stack up. The only like podcast I've done is the pilot for this one.
Okay, I see how it is.
Oh yeah, this isn't for the faint of heart person. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh yeah, and also thanks for coming in late, Dre. I appreciate you being here. My first pilot episode was with me, my friend Damien, and my friend Phoenix. And if you guys want to, I'm pretty sure I have a playlist. Check that out. This is the first video. Yeah.
If you guys don't feel, I'd like to say for anybody watching the podcast or anybody's channels, if you are streaming or anything, if you don't feel comfortable watching the content, if you do not like the content, please leave.
Yeah, I'll probably
If you
place.
feel uncomfortable and you're not comfortable with anything we are saying, please leave.
I'll probably
Or
make
you
a
can tell us
disclaimer
what you
video
think.
immediately after this and put it on the first part of the playlist.
It's a smart
Because
idea.
this is not for the faint of heart person. We have very subjective political views everywhere on this podcast, so if you're not prepared to slightly get offended, if you do at all, then I would advise you not to be here. I'm just gonna check the time and see where we're at.
How do you guys feel about,
Oh shit, we're almost done. We're at 54 minutes. We got time for, I believe, one more topic, maybe 2. So what do you guys want the next topic to be?
talk about. Let's talk about missions in GTA. I feel like that'd be good.
No, you fuck.
I'm kidding. as we make a decision.
Yeah, he's on his last legs here.
Honestly.
I'm tired,
Just
bro.
go
You
to
got
sleep,
any good
stupid.
topics?
I don't want to. Sure. Dre, listen.
Yeah.
I have a good
tired,
topic.
That makes sense.
I have a good
Okay,
topic.
yeah,
High school. Let's
My
talk
favorite
about
type
high
of burger?
school.
I'm not in high school.
For high school is...
Fucking
Dre,
sixth
how do you
grade?
feel about high
Oh,
school right now? How did you feel about it?
I felt like that shit was a waste of fucking time, bro.
That's how I kind of feel. Because at most, you're going to need to learn, like, business algebra. That's the only math
Bro,
class,
half
not
the
all
shit
that
they
extra
teaching
shit.
me in fucking high school, I already knew the shit, bro. It's like just useless, bro. Like,
Guys, just let you guys know, because if you guys do yawn, you guys don't want to just tap your tongue. That actually, you can stop.
who
and
wouldn't
then
want
like
to yawn?
at
Yawning
school and
feels
shit, they need to be
amazing.
teaching y'all other shit, like how to make a fucking bank account, how to pay your bills. They don't teach you none of that shit.
Oh, God. You got to learn that shit from your parents if you have them. Oh, yeah, we did
They
cover
teach you how
that.
to make a baby before they teach you how to do anything else, bro. Like, that's crazy.
That's why a course I would recommend for high schoolers is during your junior or senior year, take a bunch of business classes like business algebra, and they'll teach you how
Yeah,
to like
bro.
do check balances and shit.
Nah, when you get to like 10th or 11th, bro, take financial math, bro. You're gonna need it.
I know, but you can at my school you're only liable to take 1 year of financial math.
Are
By
you
it be the main
serious?
course or a branch course of fucking business
Oh yeah,
biology.
nah, they're
I mean
fucking
business
tripping, bro.
algebra. You can take business algebra or just financial math in general. Nah, after the podcast. After the podcast. But yeah, let's talk about how practically useless the education system is to end this off. Banger of a first episode, by the way.
Podcast, I have to talk to you, Dre, literally.
Alright, so that's Dre's opinion on it, and he's done with it. Here's my opinion. I'm in 11th grade now. And most of the material I've learned up until this point is useless. Entirely useless. I'm not going to use any of it in my day-to-day fucking life. Except for history, and that's a maybe. History is about the closest damn thing I'll ever use. History and maybe the business math courses. But other than that, I'm not using any of the shit that they taught me.
Hello.
I mean, I guess some geometry is important, but not that important. When are you gonna need to learn? When are you gonna need to tell someone the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell in your adult life?
I swear to God, bro.
Nobody needs to know that
my
shit.
God.
Nobody.
Nobody needs to know that shit.
If you're not
all.
doing fucking what's it called? If you're not in STEM fields, you don't need to know jack shit.
I wish you had an option, like what sort of math you want to.
You want to hear how my fucking biology teacher taught us meiosis?
What?
She dumbed it down to meiosis is like my egg is ovulating, so insert sperm. That's how she taught us meiosis. And she was hot. That's all I remember about that class. No, she had a boyfriend, but still, she was hot.
Exactly.
He does. I would have got my ass kicked. But like, on another note, she was pretty cute. But yeah,
that's
how did your teacher teach you meiosis, Dre?
Say it again, Dre.
How did my teacher teach me it?
Yeah.
I low-key forgot how she taught me that shit, bro. I learned that shit like in
mine
7th
taught
grade.
me it in a fucking nursery rhyme. She said, "My egg is ovulating, so insert sperm."
Oh no.
That's how she taught us meiosis. It was cringy as fuck. Peace out.